Hello again. Alright, so we're back. Here we have another light crystal. As you can see, it lowers temperature and increases humidity. Perfect for dry areas. But also, you can also see we have a wall here. Bada boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. Yes, you have to hit specific areas. I hate it. I don't know why this is a thing. I don't know why I have to break out certain chunks. Can't I just smack it as I please? My inventory is very full. Why do I have the music player? Fuck off. Nobody likes you. You're useless. This wall, by the way, or this... oh, right, it's that door is frozen. See? 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 Fucking frozen. You can poke it. You can poke it, but nothing will happen. This is the way we have to go. Moment of light. 1 out of 1. Utuku saw Darsum take the lightning in his palm. A river of power cast forth from his fingers and flowed across the land. Heights of oscillation 1 out of 1. Utuku saw the great Darsum stand tall astride the land as if it were a horse. As if it were a horse. He spoke to the wind, and the wind spoke back. It made the mountains move. Now, I'm going to read some of these quotes. Made the mountains move. That's the way to the heights of oscillation, which is that wind thing, that giant fan we saw earlier. This is the moment of light. This brings us into the underground. It brings us to hell, essentially. I believe we are soon going to, or rather right now, going to bump into the fucking demon. Demon of clouds. I am not happy about that. I'll be right back. Alright. I believe... Yeah, this is it. Fuck. I hate this area. This is where you first bump into the smoke thing. I think this is it. It's also called the Flameless Rite. Dealing with that thing is called the Flameless Rite, and oh, what the fuck? Why am I so dehydrated? I can hear water dripping. Oh no, wait, it's my torch. Here's water. Alright. Now we're gonna grab the empty bottle and we're gonna fill it. I believe the Flameless Rite is just down this path. This is the moment of light. Flameless Rite is the demonic smoke monster, as I personally like to call it. It does not deserve a proper name. I don't think it even has a proper name. Oh fuck, I need to sleep. What's the temperature here? If we drop this, sleep at, I believe it's 10°C and the temperature is neutral. We're gonna take some sleep and I'll be back. Alright, we're back. 17 hours in game until we have to sleep next. Oh wait, get moving! Fuck. Ah, this place. I don't feel I should concern you guys with this. It's just a puzzle. Get over there. You have pillars. You can push the fucking things like this. Yeah, and it takes a fucking eternity. I'll be back once it's solved. Alright, that's this puzzle solved. All you do is put that little pillar, which is normally over there, right there. Put this thing right here. That way you don't have to move that there and that here and this all the way over here. And then you just jump up on this with the aid of teleporter by doing that. And you just do that until you get it. Then you teleport to the plate and up onto this and then up onto this. Okay, let's move on. That takes about, if you do it the proper way, it takes like, what, 5-10 minutes? Like 10-15 minutes or something. If you do it that way, it just like 5 minutes to do so. When you figure out that you can use the teleporter to get around, to cheese a lot of puzzles, it's very helpful. Hallways of Darkness 2. That thing is... What the fuck was that? That thing is not dangerous, by the way. It just says where you are. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. This is before the evil. This comes before the first evil, or maybe I skipped that? No, you can't skip that. You can't skip that. You have to go the hallways of darkness to go to the path of light, which is where you face the evil. I don't remember why, but for some reason I was scared of taking out the torch here. I don't remember why though. Wait, did I just walk past? I don't know why, but I get the feeling that I skipped the darkness, that I skipped the flameless rite somehow. Okay, there is something in here, but we have to break into that room. I think it's by going into here and using the... No? You had something of significance at one point. Oh yeah, this room is very cold, and I didn't have a torch last time. That's... Right. Actually, we can just do this. We can just do that, too. You have to do things in this order, and I do not know why. I wish they could just make it so that you can just... For fuck's sake. I hate that menu becomes unresponsive occasionally. Okay, now, if you don't have a couple of stones with you, you're gonna hate yourself in a minute, because there's a couple parts up ahead where you need, like, weights. What is this room? It's just food and creepy masks! And they're not even that creepy. Oh, by the way, in this game, what doesn't look like it's gonna kill you is not going to kill you. What looks like it's gonna kill you is going to kill you. This game is very blunt. And it's not like what looks like it's gonna kill you is gonna kill you as in, like, maybe slowly over time. No. If it's gonna kill you, it's gonna do it quickly. If it's not gonna kill you, if it doesn't look like it's... If it looks like it's gonna kill you slowly, or maybe creep up on you and sneak up behind you, it's not gonna, because there's nothing like that in this game. There's a couple of dolls later in the game too that are very creepy, and the first time I saw them, I was like, nope, fuck this shit, I'm out. But they in fact do not even move. Or they do move, but they in fact do not actually, like, do anything to you. They just sort of sit there. Oh, well, not sit there, they actually follow you around and can't potentially get in your way, but they're not really harmful in any way, they're just kind of creepy. Oh, for fuck's sake! Water. There we go. Drink. At least the amount of water you need actually makes sense. You need shitloads of water. Alright, this room, you're gonna exit through this room at one point, I think. Yeah? I think so? Yeah. Well, mostly. We're gonna need a stone. What was that sound? Now we are gonna need a sword here. Alright, that's why we need to go in there. We need a key. But in order to go in there, we need a sword, which is over here. So you have to go to the top of this little pyramid thingy. Do not jump down here, you will take serious damage. Jump down here, feel free. Jump down here, I don't know why the difference between there and there is such a great damage difference, but it is. Don't question this game, which will do that to you. Most likely 100 times worse. Here it's fucking hot for some reason. Alright, now you're gonna wanna... Fuck, stop moving around like that. You're gonna wanna go in here. Do that. How the fuck was you open that door? Maybe... Oh yeah, it was this one. Now, you can get a shield here somewhere too in one of these rooms. But since I carried 3 stones on me and picked up 1 here, I don't need it. No? The fuck? Why is this not opening? Did my game glitch? Fuck, I think my game glitched out. No, I need another sword. I need another fucking sword. That's what's going on here. God damn it. I'll be back when I find it. Actually, maybe... No. No, you're coming with me. That was the thing I hated about this area. You need 2 fucking swords. And one of them's fucking hidden. That's why I hated all these rooms. Because I think it's actually in the bottom row. I think the sword you need is like in one of the rooms at the very bottom row, like right here. I think, yeah, I'm actually gonna... No, I'm actually gonna need this. Maybe it's in one of the rooms on the end. No. By the way, all these rooms are basically tombs. Yes, tombs for the dead. Now they are. They used to be homes. There's the sword. Forgot about that. There's the shield. You will never need the shield. It's a shield. It's heavy. That's all it says. I am tense, I know. Alright, now you need to go in here and push another switch right there. You're creepy. Oh, I hate that you can't drop things straight from the menu. Here we go. I got the key. So we got a relic of health, a relic of life rather. What's my max health? 675 something, whatever. Now I do not believe we actually want to use that. So here we go. We have our torch, which is solar powered by the way. Alright, I'm gonna pause the game right here because I have to go pee. Alright, we're back. We have survived for 1 day, found 3 out of 118 secrets, and I have apparently read 16 out of 513 stories. I didn't know I'd read a single one. The communication tower is 47% complete. That's right. You do nearly 50% on the first island. And you discovered 13 out of 60 locations. Your max health is 675 out of 1,000, and your inventory size is 21 out of 36. I have more inventory size right now than I have ever had before. This is the part that's... Yep, we're here. See that thing? See that marker over there? You have no idea what that is, right? This thing picks up heat signatures. That's me. But in that direction, there's another heat signature. You know what this is? That is the flameless right. Here you go. We're gonna read about it. Curse Lament. Beware the Sky One's heinous invocation. It roams the halls, it hates life. It hates life and fire. O ancient gods of our old home, reach across the cosmos and pluck us from our fate. Okay, this is the first part technically. I witnessed the work of the Sky Ones. Chains, machines screaming a window into a moving dark. Chains and machines screaming a window into moving darkness. It is for naught. We are forsaken. Our offspring are next. I cannot stop them. Her is one of the first that the Sky Ones bestowed their knowledge upon, and after they bestowed their knowledge upon him, her, whatever, we're gonna call it it. This individual saw what they were doing and understood it better than anyone else, and 92%. This thing does not have very good batteries, does it? I mean, for fuck's sake, the little light I have hanging off my chest pocket is better than this thing. Yeah, that guy, he's one of the old ones, the ancient ones. Now you think, oh, they're gone. They're not. They're still here. Here, there is food and water. And again, I'm almost out of water, and I didn't get any info about my water dropping below, like, 2, which I really should have been informed of. Okay, now we're really gonna need this light here. And this is where we first see the fog thing. I really would have liked to sprint here. Now, it's not down the hall yet, because the doors are locked. Apparently, I just drank a liter of water. And ate 1,000 calories worth of food. Drank another liter. There is, like, 4 doors in our way. Hello, Mozart. Yeah, we have a cat. We have a new kitten. And we'll call him Mozart. Yep. After the composer. Reason? Well, I just thought it would sound cute. But as it turns out, he's actually a fairly vivid singer. Granted, he's not very good at it. So, you know. Be careful with fire and heat. Now we only have 1 door left. There it is. You see that? That's the evil. We're gonna want to keep our distance, but at the same time, we need to get close to that thing. Because if we don't get close to it, we can't get past it. Now there is a strategy where you just run straight through it, but I never believed that would work. I think that's just people trolling on the internet. But a strategy that does work is that you get it up here, you get it up this left staircase, make sure you have your back clear, just coming down the hall. You must be at the top of the staircase so this doesn't even follow you. You must also have some form of light. Mozart, you can't be in here ruining the recording. Come on here, little bugger. This is the kid. Is he not cute? Hmm? Oi, oi. He is not very keen on being picked up right now. Hey, if you have a very fluffy blanket, he really likes to be in your lap, but out with you. But if you don't, he doesn't really appreciate your attention. Now, 1 cute kitten later, and there is the evil thing. That thing is not going to follow us. It's always going to go up the left staircase, even if you go up the right one. You see the spikes coming out of it? Yeah, that's the damaging thing. Oh, look at that. It's following us. How wonderful. Now, we're going to want to go against this side of the room. We're going to want to keep it in our field of vision. I'm going to want to lure it some distance into the room here. Hello, you evil. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go this way. I want to make sure it goes this path. It's always going to take the left-hand side of the room, by the way. I don't know why, but it will not go down the center path. Not unless you're on it, at least. As you can see, it's not trying to follow me. Or rather, it is following me now. But as you could see, it was very keen on following me. Now there are more of them down here. There's another one in the room up ahead. There's in fact 3 in the room up ahead. But we can avoid those fairly easily. I don't think it goes in here. We just have to get up onto the pillars. They can, in fact, not climb. We just have to get really high up, really, really fucking fast. Okay, we're safe. As you can see, it is following, or rather it is pissed at us. And as you can see, I am very stressed right now. But it will not harm us up here. I'm just having a nervous reaction to the first time I saw it. Could you not bounce halfway across the world? There we go. I'm just having a nervous reaction to the first time I saw it and almost shit my pants. Now you want to wait for this thing to go some distance away. And for God's sake, don't equip your torch. If you do, it will follow you. I would care to demonstrate, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk this thing disobeying the laws of physics of this game and just deciding to jump up on the pillar and kill me immediately. There's a room down here where they won't go, because they literally can't. There's no path for them. By the way, these things are pathfinding. They are following a set path. And if you're on it, when it walks by it, it will get you. Or at least try. That's where it walks. If you're standing next to these, they also can't see you, it appears. And if you're standing above them, they will at most stand down there and growl at you. Or down there and, scream maliciously. I have never witnessed one go down that path. Which is the path I was going to go down. I guess I'll just wait here till it comes back. There's a giant ball. Really? Really? I suspect. Yeah, the thing's down here. Game, for fuck's sake! Why am I bouncing around like a toy? Here we're safe. Our temperature's slowly going up here. This is a lot of this game as well. There's a lot of cold caves like this, and they're very, for lack of a better word, cool, but oh, look at that, I'm dying! Do I have anything? I do have a sharp rock. Nice. But I could also just do this. No, I don't need more than one. And then we will grab some water. We'll chug that down. We'll grab our torch. This torch is so lit. Now, all these paths where everything is like dead. Whatever you fucking do, do not hold a torch when that thing's that nearby. Walking by now. Now we know we don't have an eternity. If this thing would not cover my screen in fucking cracks and breaks and shit, maybe I could actually see where I was going. Now, it does not go past here. Really? See what I mean with fall damage? If you want to move fast in this game and actually like stay alive, fall damage is a big problem. And it is actually relatively cold here, or warm in here. My cat is very sad. No! No! I'm not losing my one source of fucking heat that I'm gonna have for a fucking long time. Okay, now we're gonna sleep on top of this torch. We're gonna sleep for 10 hours. See you in a bit. Bada bing, bada boom, we are back. Now, I don't know why they go down here. I think it's that those things can't cross water or something. But as we can see, our temperature is now at a safe level. Our sleep quality was great. We have had a bit of sleep, and we do not want to lose our torch here. Now, from here on out, there's no more demon smoke beings in this area. My cat is very sad right now. He's currently screaming at the door. False oppression 3. You might think that, oh, the other was false oppression. That means that there's more of these things here. You'd think, but there isn't. He sounds like he's like stuck somewhere. But he's really just sad because he's not with me. But I can't have him in here because he yells at me even if he's in the room. Okay, here we go. We have a spot of warmth. And if you have one of these, those things cannot be around. You see, there's a glitch in the game where there's a glitch that if one of those touches any heat source, this thing is a heat source, by the way, a fairly decently overpowered one too, if you look at that. Yeah, it's actually like 80 degrees, I believe. But if one of those touches a heat source, what happens is pretty spectacular. They latch onto them and start feeding off of them and grow. I'm not joking. They actually do grow. If they eat the torch, they grow. If they touch one of those, they grow. But the thing is, because of that glitch, which, by the way, those things have they're an infinite heat source. They're a static object, they just provide heat. Meaning that if one of those touches them, they will infinitely grab heat from them. They will infinitely grab energy from them, getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger to no end. So, now it's safe here. These spheres are not eggs of those things, they're actually just balls. Some form of ball that we never really get explained what they're for. Probably contains some random sort of power cell or something. Anyway, this glitch has been fixed. In a sense, it's not actually fixed. But it has been, the problems it causes has been mitigated. By the way, notice that there's nothing on top of this pedestal. There has been a fix applied, and that is that they can... Whoa, whoa, whoa. I forgot about that. They can no longer get too close to them. If they do, they will turn around and go the other way. But if you do manage to get them onto there, they will latch on and fill the entire dungeon. Mines. Aren't they just glorious? Hop. We're about to see the most creepy thing in the entire goddamn game. Oh, almost walked into mine. You have never seen, well, depending on what you think, things creepy. You have most likely not seen anything this creepy for a while. I'm gonna grab that because we're gonna need that. Young souls. Ooh, we should be ashamed of our words and deeds. The sky ones are not holy. I visited the school. Their actions are neither natural nor right. We should have listened to Varsa. And one of the opposing members. We're not gonna find out what happened about this, or like what happened here yet. Oh, look at this thing. That's creepy right there, isn't it? Like a little zombie. Yeah, it's a doll. What's it doing in that trap? It's fucking walking, that's what it's doing. See that? There's three there, three there. This part is creepy, but it's not by any means, like, dangerous. I don't know how 2 liters of water filled that entire thing, but okay. Alright, now we're gonna have these little fuckers. Hey, you creepy little bastard. Ah, look at them. Aren't they adorable? My skin, I get goosebumps just looking at them. However, they aren't actually dangerous. They don't do anything. They just stand there. They're just creepy. They just follow you around. That's all they do. I guess they're lonely. No, they feel. Yeah. See? They move when you turn around. They will never try to like break your neck like everything else in other what's it called, horror adventure games seems to do, like Amnesia. Ooh, let's read. What have I done for Haddar's mercy vassals, right? They're using us, using our kin. We four are trapped in this room, all heavy and full with child. I hear their machine behind the walls. It hums like a congregation waiting. Oh, so cute. Ah, yes. Babies. Gave birth. I don't know how the fuck she's stuck in that position after, you know, dying. Oh, look, there's a little baby. Ugh. Anyway, that's dark as fuck. I don't know how the fuck she's stuck in this position after, like, being dead for a number of 100 years. That computer scares me more than the actual kids in this room. I mean, they're creepy and all, but they're not really dangerous. Here's the key, by the way. Key for that door. See? They're following you. They're so cute. They get stuck on things, by the way. They don't actually teleport. They actually walk. Now, if you do this, and you just do that. If you're lucky, you can actually catch them moving, because they do have an animation. They have an animation for turning their heads, but they do not have... Oh, by the way, we're gonna find skeletons looking at that stares at you as well. They're not gonna follow you; they're just gonna stare at you. They're kind of cute, actually. By the point you see those, you've already been creeped out by the dolls for such a period of time. Like, it's been such a long time since you saw the dolls that you just kind of come to accept that there's gonna be a lot of creepy shit in this game. People going completely nuts outside. I need to do some cooking and cleaning. But what the? Almost jumped the line. Let's do that. Why am I so slow? For fuck's sake, why am I so slow half the time? Am I dying? I'm not dying today. I'm not dying yet. Oh, here comes these assholes. It appears you have less stamina. Oh, look at this. There's a little doll here now. Hey, piece of shit. I think I'm gonna need this rock. I don't know why. I just get the feeling. 20 out of 21. I have 1 inventory slot left, and my cat is again being a bitch. Well, it's a bitch. He's being loud. Now, I don't... Fuck that. It's too dark in here. He's being very loud. Trust me, he's not hungry. He's got food out there. Tons of it.
Wilson, of course.
Wilson's the name of the device he's holding.
With this place. I don't know whether I'm seeing things. Maybe I am. It's not deserted here. There are things moving. under the ground. Things that walk. Things that don't even have a shape, like living smoke. Things that I don't even know.
There you go, there's the dolls. You get an achievement for meeting those dolls, by the way. Seeing what can never be unseen, I believe, is the achievement.
I followed a cable into these caves. I think it was used for energy transmission. I can't check the fluid, but I mean, let's scan out.
Scan out. I like how it's not even a mistranslation. How his name isn't Shen or something. No, it's Sken. It's fucking Sken. Yeah, whatever. Operators Smet. Whatever, who cares? I just have to keep a look at my hunger, water, and sleep. That's all I have to keep a look on. Like normally, or like when I play on easy, I don't really have to take a look at either of them because they go down so slowly. But now on this variation, I get cold much faster. Like on normal, I get cold and hot much faster. It appears. I also get hungry and thirsty much faster. So, well, it's not that bad. I can live with this. Now that I actually know where to go and what paths to take, I don't really have to spend a fuckload of time fapping around with the later parts that are actually painful to do. The later parts that normally take time out. I'm actually a bit thirsty, so you know, I'm just gonna. Actually, you know what? No. We're gonna find drippy drops. Oh yeah, this. Just run through it. It doesn't move, it just sits there and shoots randomly. If he would actually sprint, like instead of just trudging slightly faster, they don't get close to these, just like per normal. They don't move fast to the per normal. Nothing that can actually harm you actually moves anywhere near resting areas. In fact, I have an empty bottle. I'm going to take this and we're going to drop this bottle because we don't need it. I believe there's another one of those little... That's a mine, by the way. The trap of some sort. Now, we need to go this way. We have saved. What's our sleep? For 15 hours. Good. We haven't spent an assload of time fucking around. Down here, I thought there was going to be a million of those fucking things. I thought there was going to be a million of those evil things, but there's not a single... There's one more of those clouds before the very end of the game. But until that, there is no more of them. Here we go. Now, we're going to need this. Like, here, we're given the ability to keep ourselves either warm or cold. We're going to need to stay hot more than we're going to need to stay cool. So we're going to make the heat device. The heat device raises the temperature by 50 degrees Celsius. And lowers humidity a lot. This is incredibly useful early in this dungeon, or like later in this game. It's also incredibly the only thing that's gonna keep you alive down here. This particular part is called the Artery of Heat because, well, we need to go over here, but yeah. This place is called the Artery of Heat because this is where heat is brought into the underground. There is only one problem with that. We need to go this way, right? Yeah, we can't. We have to go down one of these paths, and actually, we're going to read the sign here. The Artery of Heat milestone 1 of 2. The Artery of Heat basically it distributes heat. It distributes power to everywhere in the underground, and once you get power activated, these things will either start heating up or cooling down. Depending on what area you're in, they'll start heating up or cooling down. They'll bring temperature either up by 50 degrees per unit, or down by 50 degrees per unit. I don't remember which we're going to experience, but I do believe we have to go that way because there's a sleepy thing there. Now, if Sken knew how to move up and down stairs semi-swiftly, we would be done here. I think we have to go there to find the key. I don't exactly remember. But I do believe the ambient temperature down here is freezing fucking cold. Or maybe it was just like a bonus over here. I don't remember. Either way, we go this way. We're not hungry, we're not thirsty, and neither am I. There's the key. Is this in any way important? Apparently not. It didn't explode when we walked close to it, so I guess it's not important. It's like, you remember those dolls, right? Like just like a few minutes ago, we encountered those dolls that like follow us, and they're creepy as fuck, right? I mean, that's terrifying. But soon we're gonna encounter skeletons that look at you. Not that guy though. When I first saw that, I just stared at it for a while. Said, okay. And then I stared at it for a bit longer, and then I started laughing. And here we have an eternal flame because of a burning child. Yay. May the sky once care for you in depth as it did for life. May your light guide your way through the darkness and lead you to the domain of the sky. Hypothermia and starvation, 400% each. That thing is pretty dang important down here. You're gonna need that thing to avoid dying. Of hypothermia, that is. But now that I actually have a hot device, we're gonna need that very soon, by the way, because this area is very fucking cold! We're gonna go down the frozen path very, 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 very soon. And the frozen path has tons of these heating elements in it. However, because there's no power down here, and we only at the end of the frozen path go up to activate it, yeah. Why am I going this way? Okay, back once I'm at the door. Now I'm at the door, and I mentioned something about these people being Mesopotamians in the middle of, you know, the order of heat explanation. They are early humans. However, I don't remember if they were Mesopotamians or Aztecs, whatever. Their language is apparently sort of a mishmash of different languages from Earth. So my thought is that these guys were just grabbed in a time of need from Earth and moved here. Here's another mine. I don't remember what's down there, but I'm not going down that path. Every time I go through a door. Oh, for fuck's sake. These things close themselves when you get close with the torch. I do believe that if you walk into these flower things, they spurt like a gas or something. Not entirely sure on that one though. Don't quote me on that. I'm not gonna find out though. I don't think there's any more of those smoke dudes down here. I don't remember there being any. There we go. There you go. The anomalous activity. At this point, you think, oh, more of those fucking things. No. No. I forgot. That's where the next one is. It's down there. Right now, we're gonna go up that staircase and we are gonna turn on the power down here. We're gonna kick the power into high gear. Heating everything up. In there, we're gonna go next. That's our next underground goal, and as you can see, there was a statue that marks that one of the evil things, one of the evil smoke things, is active. Secluded Darkness 2. Oh, fuck. We're going up here. Alright, we only have 15 minutes left until I'm going to split this off and make a new recording. Like, you know, at this point I wish I had a Twitch account that I could actually stream on. So I could just stream this game for a couple of days. But instead I'm just sitting down and I'm playing through it today instead. In 2 hours, I've made it quite far into the game. This is, by the way, this point, from now on, the game starts picking up the pace. Memories of Kurt. Okay. This is the point where the game starts picking up the pace and starts really chugging. On the surface, by the way, on every island there is something useful, so make sure to check. I forgot to pick up a battery pack earlier, so there's that. We have that. Anyway, there's something useful on every island, so make sure to pick that up. Here we are on the largest of the islands. This one's a pain in the ass. Like a literal pain to go through. There's the tower. No, wait. No. Over there. That's the tower we were looking at earlier. The giant tower we saw at the beginning is over there. Oh, by the way, look at this. Prolus command. Okay. Okay, that seemed a bit odd, like, right? The first two transmissions were anomalous activity detected in your ship. Would you kindly report what's causing this? Yeah, thanks. That was the first transmission. Second transmission was basically, would you kindly respond? We need a status report. Now the third one, all of a sudden, things are panicked. Everyone's panicking? Here we go. There's 2 backpacks here, 3 glow sticks, even though they're fucking useless, and a battery and a mask. We're gonna need that mask and we're gonna need that battery. This flashlight's not gonna last us forever. Granted, we only have one other location where we actually need the flashlight. Granted, we're gonna have to go through it once or twice. But still, we only have one more location where we actually need a flashlight. After that, we don't, and that's the area where we just saw with the statue. That's the only other area we actually need the flashlight, otherwise we are fucked. But in all other areas after that, we don't actually need the flashlight. We can just do whatever the fuck we want. There's the mask. Here is a piece of that. We are nearly full. And drop that. We do not want to drop that. We need that. We can drop the shield, however. We do not need that. We have tons of food. We actually have only 1 can with us. We're gonna carry 2... I didn't fucking aim at that. We're gonna need to carry 2 cans with us just for safe sake. I did that on the first one. I didn't carry a single bottle of water because there's so many drippy drops. But that was also, I was playing on easy, so you know my resources weren't really going down very quickly. But I was carrying 2 cans. Luckily, there's no lightning right now. If there was lightning, we would have had to worry about tornadoes. Anomalous weather pattern detected is what it will say if we actually need to worry about tornadoes, because that means that there's one occurring. I'm apparently wet. I don't know why she has probes to detect that I am soaked. Or it, Wilson, what the fuck ever. I don't know why this PDA has detectors to see if I'm wet or not, but apparently it does. I believe you can choose male or female, like, early on. I think you can set that voice in the options settings. Game speedrun timer. Yeah, you can turn that on. This game is actually meant. You can slow the day-night cycle. It's normal, 100% field of view, 90. Special. Apparently not that. I don't have that. So use subtitles female voice. You can do that. There you go. The torch will never burn out during rain, by the way. And I don't know why it's raining inside of a cave. Now stop. This is useless, by the way. This contains nothing. There is a key over here that we need to get. We need to get 4 keys on this island, and I do remember where they are. Kind of. I do have a rock. I needed to activate this thing. Fuck it, we're just gonna use this. There's a key. I believe there's also a relic. No, there's no. There is relic in here. There's a relic in here. No. It's just a bit of trivia, I think. Okay, apparently didn't need to crouch to get in. Fuck, crouch was controlled just now. What the hell? Switched buttons on the fly. Whatever. Whatever, doesn't matter. Now we have that, and that's that door. There's nothing in there. We have to go to the foot. We also have to go to the hand. And then there is a cave underneath the Tower of Power itself. You don't know what I'm talking about there, but there's 3 locations. The foot, the hand, and the Tower of Power. When you go to the hand, there is a cave. Oh, fuck. Where is my mouse? Oh, fuck. Move! Thank you. I hate it when I get stuck. Now, we're going to go to the Tower of Power first. We already have one of the keys. There's, I believe... There's the Tower of Power. I'm 91% wet. I'm basically soaked right fucking through. Actually, no, we're not going to go to the Tower of Power first. We're just going to go grab all the keys and get this done. When the tornado hits, there's tons of these little caves all around that you can just enter and hide in, and there's also secrets in them. No, I don't want the light crystal, I want the flashlight. If you go in here, into this little space, here, you're perfectly safe from everything. You're perfectly safe from everything in there. Not fucking joking. Kind of interesting that your flashlight charges outside, even though it's there's basically no sunlight to speak of. Why did I dry up? I was out of water for like 4 seconds. I was out of the rain for like 4 seconds. How did I dry up? Well, there's a foot. A giant fucking foot. Who the fuck carves a giant foot? And I know you're gonna say like, oh, but there's probably like, there used to be a statue. There used to be a statue, so there should be another foot somewhere, like maybe like over there, or yeah, over there somewhere. No, there isn't. This is the only foot statue. This is the only statue of a foot. By the way, there's a lot of these. You might want to you're going to want to keep a water bottle on you at all times, as there's tons of puzzles that require them. And there's actually a part of the game, like a part of the main story, that we actually require one of these to progress. And the earliest part you can get one in that area, or the closest area, is behind one of those ghost things. So I would recommend keeping a couple of bottles of water on you at all times, as it saves a lot of headache. There is a bonus over here. I'm gonna go collect that. We have 2 of the 4 keys we need. Sure, more over here. I think there is. I hate how everything is like made of soap. Yeah, there is. There's a bonus out here. Something that really bugs me is that you really have to be careful with where you step, but if you look down, you slow down. It's like, I guess that's not helpful in any way when using the Oculus or the HTC. Like, it might be helpful, I've never used one, so I don't know. But I guess you would be looking forward when you're walking forward, so in my opinion this seems kind of brain damage. There we go. There's a bonus. Climate resistance, those things are apparently important when you're... Oh, look at that. Look at that! We are drying out. For some reason we need shitloads of water when we're literally being rained on. I don't know about you, but last time I was under rain, I didn't exactly feel like drinking. I, in fact, felt like sitting inside of a fireplace and just slowly becoming roasted. Because I was cold, miserable, and sad. How deep is this water? You can't go down in it, so it's knee deep. Yet he wades through it like it's 15 feet. Alright. Now that that's done, we are soaking. We will slowly dry. We're gonna use this to get crit across. This, by the way, is marked as essential. Why are my on the bottom of the sea? This is marked as an essential item because you literally can't progress in the story without it. If you do not have the teleporter, you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot finish the game. Here's a pillow, incredibly rare. Why am I dying of dehydration? Oh, for fuck. Equip a new bottle instead. Oh, and do you know why this guy is dying of, like, heat stroke and shit? It's because this fucking idiot is wearing a full-body rubber suit. Maybe if you weren't wearing that, you wouldn't be dying of dehydration. Because you would be too hot. Fucking idiot. By the way, the Death Row trilogy by Harry Harrison. There's tons of book references in this area. Get me free. You can't drink this because it's salty. Couldn't there just be a world with fresh water? Why am I not swimming at any reasonable speed? I'm 100% wet. Apparently. Now I know that. I didn't know that myself, actually. Would you move? For fuck's sake, you... This is why this thing's essential. If it wasn't for this thing, it'd take a fucking eternity to get through the game. Look at this! The water's fucking knee deep and I can't even walk through it. God damn it. Well, we've been at an hour. We reached an hour. We reached the hour mark. Now it's daytime again. The storm's over. We're just gonna get our fat asses up here. Get what's up here. I think there's a... How? Because it magicked its way free and just bounced 13 miles away from where I... Oh, can't this thing be semi-soft so it just, like, you know, gets stuck? So, you know, it doesn't bounce quite as hard? Why do you never equip anything? Here we go, full water bottle. I'm gonna replace one of them. And equip the teleporter. Move, you fat bastard. I know I'm not one to speak, but for fuck's sake. Well, you know, I guess we can attribute the fact that he's slipping off of absolutely everything to the simple fact that he is wearing a full-body rubber suit. Hey, look, a meteor storm. I don't remember if anything hit over here. Oh, fuck me. It did. I don't think anything hit this particular area, though. And I can't see what I'm doing. Piece of... What? There you go, it didn't magic its way down now. See what I fucking mean with slipping? This ain't no fucking slip and slide, dude. Wipe off your goddamn boots a bit. Oh yeah, the bedroll. Kind of good to improve sleep quality. Fuck you and your objective. There we go. That's where the hand is. I forgot that the hand is. Oh, by the way, I think the water actually moves away here. Oh yeah, it does. The tide moves. The tide moves in a lot of areas. Here, there's a sword from this dead thing. We're gonna need that. It's a lever for something. I don't remember what, though. Right, it's for a bridge. A bridge. To move a bridge. Or create a bridge. What? I don't know, really. There's a fucking foot over in that direction. Right there, there's a foot. And there's a hand over there. A giant stone hand. It was obviously carved in place. So... I don't know, man. It seems rather far-fetched to say that, oh, there was a giant statue. Like, a statue of that scale would not only be very, very, very big, it would also be very, 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 very hard to hide, even in this kind of, even in the ocean. Like, the chest cavity of that, or the chest alone would be fucking ginormous. Oh, look, there's another. I can drop my empty water bottle and I can grab this one. No way. No, I don't have to care. Okay, now I want that battery though, because we're gonna kind of need it. I have actually not found the battery here. The battery that's supposedly on this part of the island. On this part of the islands. All this stuff. All this stuff, by the way, is by some wreckage. Moment of Light 2. That's the Moment of Light. The Tower of Power, as I call it. Okay, now we're not going to go to the Tower of Power yet. We have to go to the hand. God damn it. We were here for that particular reason. Then we have to go search for a few other things. And, oh, we're at the 1 hour mark. So, you know, I think I'm going to leave this off at a story quote. So... let's read the central thing in the Tower of Power. Boom. Let's read the central tablet in the Tower of Power. The Tower. Those chosen to climb the tower will grasp the bright force of the sky. Await the bright force. The sky once blessed us with its divine steel, so heat and cold may reach those below. That's all I can say. See you in a bit.